Ah, February. The ground may still be hard, the air crisp with frost, and perhaps even a dusting of snow graces the dormant garden. But don't be fooled by winter's lingering embrace. For the gardener, February whispers of the promise to come. It's a time of anticipation, of preparation, a chance to lay the groundwork for a truly bountiful year. Now's the time to give your garden the love and attention it needs, setting the stage for a spectacular display come spring. Every good gardener knows that a successful garden starts with a clean slate. Now have a good look around. What's left over from last year's glory? Those withered stems, fallen leaves, and old mulch can harbor pests and diseases. So, give your beds a good clear out, remove any lingering debris and pop it straight onto the compost heap. Think of it as a spring clean for your garden, a chance to start afresh. A clean garden is a healthy garden, and that's what we want, isn't it? So let's get cracking. A bit of effort now will pay dividends come spring. Now, while the ground is still relatively bare, it's the perfect time to get a head start on those pesky weeds. Weeds are opportunistic little blighters, always ready to muscle in on your carefully cultivated soil. The beauty of tackling weeds in February is that they haven't had a chance to really take hold. Their root systems are weaker, making them easier to remove. A bit of hand weeding, a gentle hoeing if the ground allows, and you'll be well on your way to a weed-free growing season. Once you've cleared an area, consider applying a thick layer of mulch. A bit of February vigilance goes a long way. Chapter 3. The Gift of Goodness, Amending Your Soil. Now, let's talk about soil. Beautiful, crumbly, fertile soil, the very foundation of a thriving garden. Here in the Northeast, our winters can be harsh, compacting the ground and leaching away vital nutrients. If the ground isn't frozen solid, now's the time to add some goodness. Spread a generous layer of compost over your beds, and let the worms and other beneficial creatures work their magic. If your soil is particularly heavy clay or sandy, consider adding some additional amendments like well-rotted manure or leaf mold. Healthy soil means healthy plants. Chapter 4. Dreams Taking Root, Planning and Preparation. February is a time for dreaming. The long evenings are perfect for curling up by the fire with a seed catalog and a steaming mug of tea. What delights will you bring to life in your garden this year? Embrace new varieties, experiment with different color palettes, and perhaps try your hand at growing something new. Once you've chosen your plants, it's time to map out your garden layout. A well-planned garden is a joy to behold, so take your time and enjoy the process. A promise of spring, there you have it, February in the Northeast garden. It's a time for quiet contemplation, for nurturing the soil, and for dreaming of the abundance to come. By taking these simple steps, you'll be laying the groundwork for a truly spectacular gardening year. Prune your fruit trees and shrubs, giving them a tidy up before they burst into life. Turn your compost pile, aerating it and speeding up the decomposition process. Happy gardening!